Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. Today, I got a good lesson for you. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get this party started. Writism 25 rules to live by storytelling. Story with a message. Message and story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving them. You tune in, receive them. Hope they're working out for you. But the numbers are looking good to me. I appreciate you. Let's do it. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. See, some of the lessons you like, some you don't. It's okay. I just give them. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, is to get all right thinkers to know themselves, aka master of self. Self mastery is the name of the game in life. Your soul needs to become master. Tidbit. Know thyself is the question I ask my right thinkers because that's the goal. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Just avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. That's what I do. Wake you up to you with knowledge of you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. The right thing is know thyself. And to my be true. I told you life's journey, the spirit, the soul, God, the body, its goal is to get back home. We're on alone. Our spirit is loners. We own it if what we wake it up. Let's talk about right thinkers. Let's talk about your soul journey is to know itself. Let me break that down for you, show you what it means. And hopefully after the lesson you'll understand. But it's a symbolic concept. The soul, the body, is the form of an eagle. Well, back then with the eagle, but it was a hawk or the falcon, a predator bird, okay? But the purpose was it had your head on it, providing you enlighten it to who it is, which is your essence of who you really are. Know thyself. That was the key, that was the goal. So this was the concept. Your soul gives you life. You need to give your soul knowledge of itself, aka spiritual enlightenment, to reach a level of knowledge they call nihas. I call it heart mind coherence. When the heart and the mind work as one, you become enlightened. Third eye opens up. The seventh level of chakras you reach, the crown chakra, when you got the thousandfold of knowledge or the thousand lotus petals. Either way, same thing. You're enlightened. Okay? An enlightened being. Your soul, aka spirit, is the body, the essence in the body. I know you got soul. Why? Like James Brown said, you didn't have soul, you wouldn't be here. Why? Life. Soul is life, spirit. Okay, understand that. Now, you have to do what? Connect your consciousness, which is your mind, with your soul. Hence, heart, mind, coherence. They work as one. The frequency is zero point 0.7. When they work in harmony like that, you are in tune with your higher self, aka God. When you connect your consciousness with your soul, you become an enlightened being. Spiritual awakening is the mind and the heart coming together as one. You know you and your creator are one. You know me, you following me. Everything is on the one, says George also. Okay? If you know funk, you know everything is on the one. 1111, 111, I'm there. Now, spiritual truths. is what I study, aka Maya Shita Neta Semi Tawi. I just called it right thinking philosophy. After 30 years of practicing, I called it what I wanted because it's mine now. Now, spiritual truth is what wakes up the soul up to what itself, its true essence. Know thyself. That's what that means. You need to know who you really are. Now, God gave us conscious. Consciousness means you can be enlightened to yourself, aka the soul, with what? Knowledge. Belief is a good starter, but you need some gnosis. That means you need to know. And that happens through experience. You do good, you get rewarded. Who's rewarding you? Righteous living is for a reason. Those who do it, know. Those who don't have a clue. Okay? Those are the ones who call them ignorant. Why? They don't know. They just don't know the power of righteousness, the power of doing good deeds, the power of selfless service. All those are qualities that you can administer, and you will be rewarded for doing that. But if you're ignorant of that, it means nothing. I'm moving on. That's the whole purpose of right thinking philosophy. Your soul wants to be aware of itself. That's its journey through this physical life. And when you do that, it can go home. It's wandering around, ignorant, lost. Like the Masadi tell you, we grew up around the dark trying to find ourselves. When you get that 7th degree in masonry, you should know who you are also. On the 3rd degree, you still will get eaten by a man. Why? Because between 3rd and 4th, he beat everything from 3 down. And with 3 degrees, you need 7 to red house. Another lesson. Sorry about that. But this is what I do. This is the stuff that I know. Next one is your soul, watch this, is along for the ride. I keep telling certain people, stop telling me the spirit did the spirit. No, the soul just long for the ride. Why? Because you have to become conscious. That means you have to get with it consciously and understand it to experience what it really is about. That's why. Your soul cannot be its best self without what? Knowledge of itself. Knowing who you are. You do that through practice, righteous living, right thinking philosophy daily. Your soul, when it's connected with your higher self, after practicing, you become what? God conscious. I hear people say, be prostrate, prayed up. That's fine. That's cool. But I'm conscious of all my actions, knowing that is it pleasant to God? Is it pleasing to God? Is this what the right thing to do? You do the right thing for the right reasons. That's my concept. That's right thinking philosophy. Do the right thing for the right reason, and that way you'll be rewarded. If you do what you want to do, you do how you feel, you're gonna be up and down and wishy-washy straight away. Truth, honest. Don't worry about it. Now, your soul journey is in your hands. It got into your body when you was just in the womb. Now it got to ride with you for the rest of the days until you decide to do what you need to do. Wake it up or have it go another round, another lifetime. All our souls are used. Why? Because the ones that get woken go home. Nothing is pure down here. Understand that that's man's fault. Another lesson, we ain't going there. All right, here you go. Next one is, now, knowing thyself is the goal of us all for all our souls. Every soul reincarnates to get woken up so it can go home. If it's reincarnated, that means it didn't get woken up. Okay, conceptually. Now watch this. Now, when you gain fortune and fame in this life, but look back but lack of self-knowledge, you can gain all that, but have lack of self-knowledge, you really have done nothing. Why? Because at Judgment Day, none of that goes with you, and you won't pass on to the next life. Hope you have a good one here. Enjoy it. When you're ignorant and living for now, enjoy that one. Why? Because you won't get another one. Only those who live righteous and do the right thing get to go on to the next one. Y'all call it heaven, conceptually. Watch this. Being spiritually awakened, spiritually aware, is really your soul being enlightened, waking up to itself. That's what they call it, waking it up. It's like sleep. It's lost its memory. Mason, because you get hit upside the head and you lose your memory. You don't know who you are. Okay? Conceptually. And it's the story behind that one too. I ain't got time for that right now. I'm sticking to our soul's journey. It's your job to send your soul home. It's up to you. That's soul's destiny. What you do with it is up to you. Watch this. And believe it or not, it don't have nothing to say so in the matter. So whatever you go through, it can't do nothing but it's just along for the ride. But if you do the right thing, oh, now you got something. Watch this. What we have? So okay, here. Your soul is immortal. It won't die. It has no fear of dying. It don't. Nah, none of that. That's all conscious. That's all you thinking, right? So just reincarnate it over and over again until the person is in. Get it right. It have no nickel in that dime. Okay, it's just here. Your soul don't feel the pain you go through. It don't deal with nothing of that. Okay, it's just here. But when you wake it up and it knows itself, now you got something. Again, when you know that self, you and your soul are aware of your higher self being one. It's a good place to be. Now you are enlightened. You have reached anointed. You become anointed. You become Christ-like. You be Haruhood. Whatever, all those names, Nirvana, all the stuff that signify you reach the highest knowledge, spiritual knowledge in this lifetime for every human being. That guarantees you punch the ticket. Watch this now. Right thinkers, they know how to enlighten their soul. Why? That's what they're doing when they become unright thinkers. They want to wake their soul up so that it can what? Take them home. But take it in home. The body stays here. Body to earth, spirit to heaven. If it's enlightened. All right, let's go. When you spiritually enlightened, you're living what? Spiritually disciplined lifestyle, aka right thinking philosophy, right living. When? Daily. When you obtain your spiritual truth, your soul will become overjoyed and lead you where you need to go at that point. Why? Because it's woke. It knows itself. Now it can tell you what you need to know. Okay? Let your conscience be your guide. When you become conscious of who you are, it will guide you. My soul is at peace. Why? Because I have achieved the highest spiritual level of knowing myself, aka recently being anointed. Blessed out. Hotep. Mayat Hotep. Balance and peace. That's what you want in your life. I'll show you that living right daily will bring your soul to know itself and you will enjoy the ride. From that point on, once you gain understanding, knowledge of self, now you are in control, so to speak. You're driving. I love being in a position of that. So being the right thinker, mastery of self, that's where you're going to be, in control. An enlightened soul, watch this, is a happy soul, blessed out. An ignorant soul is an unhappy soul, filled, drama-filled life on a regular basis. Last one. I'm about to wrap it up again. I hope the message is clear. Hope you got it. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy giving it to you. When you master yourself through righteous living, doing the right thing, your soul will get its ticket to what? Go home. And enlightened soul knows that, yeah, it don't want you to die per se, but it knows that when this runs out, I'm good. So it's gonna go for the ride and enjoy the ride. Trust me. I tell you, your soul, if not enlightened, will reincarnate. But if it's enlightened, it go on to where your conscious and your spirit goes to the next level where anybody else who mad there, that's the concept. That's the party that everybody wants to get to. And everybody who at the party, they can't worry about who ain't at the party. When you become an enlightened being you're a right thinker, when you master yourself, punch that ticket, okay? When you live, Maya, aka right thinking philosophy daily, you're enlightening, you're waking up your soul, and also purifying the heart in the process. So everything is working the way it's supposed to, just like it said. If you do those things when it's your turn, bam, your heart will be just as light as that feather. I don't subscribe to heaven or hell, heaven hell concept, but I agree there's something else. Okay, trust me. I don't dispute concepts from nobody because I understand I follow one, and the concept for us is you get to go to the field of reed, you get to go hang out in eternity with your God Osiris. So there's a philosophical concept that I understand, and I abide by that. Religion has dogma. We have rules to set. If that's what you subscribe to, that's what you do. Like I said, if you're Muslim, don't eat pork. Don't do the thing that goes against the tenets of Mason. I mean, a Muslim. If you're a Christian, you follow the Ten Commandments of Christianity. Judaism, the same thing. So don't change. Your choice again in life. We have choices. Last one, wrapping it up. Me and my soul are on the same wavelength. We vibrating on the same at the same frequency. My soul journey is over. When my life is over, it's going to go home. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you got the message. I like giving lessons. This is what I do for you. I got more. Stay tuned.